Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing monthly favorites. So I didn't do a March favorite on my channel because if you've been watching, you've been following me, you know that I was at Disney and I came back at the end of the month, and by the time I would have gone up, it just wasn't working out. So I decided to just do one on my blog. I can leave the link down below, but you'll actually see the items I'm going to talk about here because I've combined both my March and April favorites in this video. So we've got March and April 2017 beauty favorites. Aww. Cue the music. Okay, so I got some goodies here. So I'll start with the ones that were supposed to be kind of in my March, and I'll transition over to the April. How about that? Okay, let's start being, I'm in a weird mood, so yeah, this is translating over in the camera. First item. So this is the Marcel CC Cream Complete Correction SPF 35. It says it reduces the appearance of dark spot as well. That's not why I like it. I like it because it's not too heavy. I wear this all the time in Florida. Every single day I wore this, and it also has SPF 35, which means it's protecting from the sun, especially when you go from a climate that's cold and the sun's not that strong to a climate that is Florida. So this was definitely useful. I always put some sunscreen underneath, or I had, my moisturizer that had SPF in it, plus this on top. I did not burn, fully protected, which was amazing. It's about, you can probably build this to medium coverage. I mean, it's not a huge coverage. It's more, I found it a bit more than the other ones that I've tried, the other CC creams. But this, with a bit of concealer, gave me exactly what I needed without looking heavy, especially when you're going to go in the parks in Florida and you don't want to have cake face or your face melts off. So this was actually perfect for that. I recommend it, and this is definitely going to be something that I'm going to be using in the summer when the summer season comes here. And the color that I have is fair. Then I've got the Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer. This primer was awesome. I put it under my makeup, under the CC cream, over my moisturizer. I did a great job, and my skin, like the first, I say 3 days that I was there after the day that we traveled by plane. I don't know if the plane did a number on my skin or if it was a combination of the plane and the change of climate and weather and all that, but I needed hydration. I ended up with like dry patches all over my face, and between this exfoliating wipes, those Fab brown ones, perfect. It saved my skin. So I use this underneath and I really like it. It's really hydrating. It's not silicone-y, which I like, and it feels really good on the skin as well. Another favorite is this brush. Okay, this is in the NYX 03 brush. It is, doesn't have another name than 03. I think it actually has a name, but I don't know. So it has a nice round edge here. It's nice and dense. It is so soft. I can't even tell you how soft this is. Like, I figured sometimes when they're too soft, they just don't grab pigment as well. This, I've had no issues. I use it for blush. I use it for bronzer. If I want a more dense application of powder, I'll use this as well. I absolutely love it. It's super soft. It grabs product like awesomely. I can't, like, it's so soft. I just spread this all over my face. Wet n Wild highlighter. Oh my god. This is the Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. It is absolutely beautiful. It's actually got a nice embossing in it of like I think it's supposed to be like a tropical flower or something. Anyway, it's gorgeous. If you are on a budget and you want a glow that you can see from outer space, this is awesome. Like, if you don't, honestly, if you've got this, you don't need all these super expensive Becca highlighters and all these super mega expensive ones, unless you really want them. I mean, go for it. I mean, I have. But this is beautiful. It's got such a great shine. It's like a rosy goldish a little bit. It's beautiful on the skin. It applies great. For the price and the payoff that you get, and you get tons of product as well, absolutely worth it. 100% recommend. It's been one of my favorites. I think I wore this almost all month of mostly of March, and I did wear it quite a bit in April as well. It's awesome. A new favorite that I received in my spring swap with Geeks and Beauties. I can leave that below if you're curious to know what I'm talking about. But I received this item, the Hula Light. Thank you, Aura. So this is the Hula Light from Benefit. I really like it. So I'm not a huge bronzer person or contour person. But sometimes when I do my face and I just look like one-toned, I just like to add a little bit of bronzing on my face. It's what I'm wearing today, but I really put it on with a very light hand today. Here's what it looks like. It's super light. I mean, Hula Light. I don't have the original Hula, so I can't compare. But it's really light. It's just gives me just enough of what I need to bronze my skin without looking like I have like tons of bronzer on my face, which is exactly what I was looking for. The powder is quite powdery, like when you put your brush in, there's a lot of kickback on it, but other than that, it's doesn't smell like anything. It has a tiny faint aura of perfume. Just tickled my nose. Yeah, I really like this. This is definitely one. I know a lot of people like the little boxes that they come in. I'm actually not a huge fan. The only thing that it helps is like the kickback of the powder doesn't go everywhere. But I'm not a big fan of these square boxes that you have to put your brush in. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that. But I like the product quite a bit. I am going to talk again, I think, about the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. I have been using it. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I absolutely love it. I got it for Christmas. Everybody knows what this looks like. I got it for Christmas from my sister-in-law, Missy. Oh, it smells like chocolate. It's amazing. I absolutely adore it. I've used almost all the color except for maybe licorice and truffle. So this is licorice is the black and truffle is this brown here. But I love it. And a lot of people shy away from this palette or say, oh, just ignore the blue. Why? The blue is awesome. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw a look I did recently using the blue. Maybe I can leave a picture if you haven't seen it. But I love it. It just, you can do a neutral eye and I add just a little bit of the blue in the outer corner with a navy blue eyeliner, and it just makes it pop. I love it. So I don't shy away from the blue. I embrace the blue. Hashtag embrace the blue. But I absolutely adore this. I find you can do tons of looks. I've done lots of them. My favorite colors in here are probably nougat. I really like nougat, peanut butter, which I think is a repeat from the original Too Faced, but doesn't matter, it's still good. And I love buttered pecan. Love this color right here. Anyway, so I think this is a win. The formula is amazing. If you have the original Too Faced chocolate bar, but you don't have this one, I recommend this one definitely as well. You can't go wrong with either one. Love them both. So this is a little brush I picked up in Florida. This is the Wet n Wild. I think it's the shader brush. I really love this. Like, I would get 2 or 3 more of it. I mean, when they're dirty, because right now it's quite dirty. I've been using it nonstop. And it's got a little divot to put your finger in, which actually works very, very well. The first time I used it with my Lorac Pro Gold, and I like put it on. I'm like, whoa! Like, it just put the pigment so evenly on my lid and very pigmented. Like, it picked up a ton of product, no problem. And I've been using it with my chocolate bar as well, and I absolutely love it. It applies product perfectly. It's a great size to put on your lid. This has been my go-to brush, and it was really cheap. I think it was like $2.49 or something like that. It was very, very inexpensive. So I wish I could find them easier in Canada. If not, then next time I'm in the States, which who knows when that will be, but I would definitely pick up some more of these. If you don't have it, go get it. It's worth it. And my last product I want to talk about is actually a new addition. That's why I put it like near the end of the video, because I got it in my April Boxycharm. I'm actually really loving this lip gloss we got. It is from Allegory Story. It is in the color Plato's Cave. I love the packaging. It's so cute, little clouds, and oh, I really like it. But the color, it smells a little bit vanilla-y, but not that strong. Really not strong at all. But I have been liking brown lip products. Look at this. Look at that pigment. It is beautiful. It looks great on. It's obviously not what I'm wearing, but I love it. Sometimes I just like a brown lip, and I have a Marc Jacobs La Creme lipstick. No, not La Creme, but the Marc Jacobs lipstick in I forget what it's called, but it's a brown shade, which I adore. But sometimes you want a glossy finish. This is awesome. This also reminds me of the formula of the Julep lip glosses, which are my favorite of all time. And it glides on, it feels nice on the lips, it's not too slippery, it's not sticky. Adore this, and I especially adore the color. So this is a big win for me, and I was super happy to see it in the box. Alright guys, well that was it for my March and April beauty favorites. Let me know what your favorites are down below. If you've tried any of these products, what do you think? Do you like them, or you're like, no, really? You're out of left field. Anyway, let me know what you think about this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Have you guys ever seen Clerks? Would you like to make bleepers? Okay. I'm having tons of issues with my lighting. It's driving me completely bonkers. Don't you start. Berserker. And I'm planning on